Welcome, fans, live from the West Fargo Sports Arena, where Sheyenne Mustang Media Productions is proud to bring you and excited to bring you another EDC hockey game. As tonight, the Fargo South Shanley Bruins have come over to the West Fargo Sports Arena in a kind of a unique matchup. Mr. Burke, playing on a Wednesday afternoon at 4 o'clock, but it's a reschedule, and this is the time that they could get it in. We're sitting about a week away from the start of the EDC tournament, and so there's not a whole lot of time to find space for games.
Not. It got me out of PLC tonight, too, so I am pumped to be here.
All right, so in this game, you have the three-seeded Fargo South Shanley Bruins. They're going to come in with 31 points. West Fargo Sheyenne, they sit in 6th. And with their win last night, that locks them in at the 6th seed. And actually, these two teams are going to play close to about a week from now. They're going to play next Tuesday at 5 o'clock as the first round of the EDC tournament. So a little preview of
that's right.
That matchup.
We got that confirmed.
Yes. So with our national anthem coming up here, we'll take a short break, and then we'll join you after for first period action.
These broken pieces I hold in my hands don't have a chance to mend at all. Before they get thrown into chaos again, I try to pretend I'm holding up. To stand in this world so steady, to witness the heartache of many. But how long until we all see what we're fighting for? Is there in our reach if we open our hearts for more? Love is the cure.
Klaus has a chance, fires, scores! Top shelf goal from Cooper Klaus.
What I like about manufacturing is honestly the challenges that come forth. So I've never worked manufacturing before. This is my first manufacturing job. So it's very new to me, and every day is a challenge, especially working in quality and as a leader. So it's pretty nice to still be in that customer service kind of mentality and doing things for other people and creating a great product. So it's always kind of been my goal. I did fast food for 8 years before this. So it's kind of like a different setting of customer service, and I always like helping others.
My favorite part of my job is I've never had the same day twice. I spend about half of my time on the production floor and about half my time in the office. So I might be in a meeting about a new product that's coming out and how we're going to build it, or speccing out a new piece of equipment, and I might get a radio call that something on the line isn't going quite right, or a piece of equipment needs an attention, and making sure we get all the right people in to get everything up and running as it should.
What I like about working in manufacturing is that I get to work around nice people, and I'm always on my feet. I'm moving around a lot, not sitting around. My typical day is having units come down the line. I see what parts they need and I put the parts on.
What I like about working in manufacturing is that I'm more on the design side of things, so I can kind of see the whole process of me designing a component and then it being implemented into the line. So that process of being able to design something and then have it be fully realized based on a production team is something that's really special for me to see.
All right, welcome back from the West Fargo Sports Arena. As earlier we, just as we cut off our pregame show, that we did talk that, Sean, these two teams are going to play each other in just 6 days. So these two teams are going to get a good look at each other before they, neither team can move out of their spot in the standings here.
Right.
Well, at least Sheyenne can for sure, but they're going to get a good look at each other before it really matters.
Well, it's kind of big, if they're locked in. But at the same time, you're facing the same team in less than a week, so it's not a mail-in game.
No, not at all.
You want to make a statement here.
Kind of a unique thing to play a team back-to-back in the second game in as many days for the Mustangs as they traveled to Grafton last night.
Absolutely. Plays underway. Let's do this. Nice 4 o'clock game. All right. South with possession in the neutral zone, dumping it in. Looks like they're starting with the Nestler line for South. Mustangs are countering with the Teckenberg line. And that is, all right, our goalies tonight batting down the cages, respectively, for the Mustangs. It's old reliable, Mr. Peyton Buckholtz. And at the other end, it's number 33, if I'm not mistaken, Junior Noel Osanowski for South.
And looking at statistics, Sean, he's at a 93 save percentage this year, so he's certainly having a good year for South Shanley.
You know what that means, right? That means my son sees quite a bit of bench. Just jokes. All right. Play is back underway in the South zone. South looking to clear it out of their own zone. They do. Just content to dump it in. 3 guys coming in on the puck, though. Hit behind the net. That's Mosier trying to get the puck. South, though, be from behind the goal. Looking to center that, but went off the back of the net. Puck still in the corner. Cheyenne looking to clear it. They do, but South rips it right back in. Mosier looking to get this puck out. A little help. At the line, both teams changing here. Oh, soft little pass, but intercepted by the Mustangs. Mustangs trying to play as high off the glass, get this out. South, though, batted down in the slot. A little bit of confusion there from South Bar. Oh, the backhand. Oh, good save by Buckholtz, but kind of overskated that. I don't know if that was Luke Schilke on that play. Wasn't very Schilke smooth on that one because there was a little bit of an opening there as Mustang defense was on the other side of the goal on that one. A little bit of a break from the Mustangs there on that play as we had 2 South Bruins knocking on the doorstep. South looking to bring this in again. Oh, lost control at his own line. Dumped in by the Mustangs. South, though, with possession. We're going to reverse it in their own goal. Oh. Off the glass. Stays in the neutral zone. So Cheyenne runs into one another. They're content to dump that in, though. It's Kalen Mattern. South first on the puck, though. Off the glass, but not out. Roughed up at the point. South bringing it up on this left side. We've got a 2-on-1 materializing here. Shot. Oh, good save by Buckholtz. Came way out to challenge him on that play. That looked like Andrew O'Neill, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe that was Nestler, yeah. And speaking of O'Neill, one of the things that I noticed, they had a nice Fargo South Shanley did, they had a nice little flurry around the net, and you look out and you have Andrew O'Neill, who's a freshman playing varsity hockey, and he's on a line there with 2 seniors, and so they're certainly probably providing some good experience and good mentorship for a talented young forward like O'Neill.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that is the only freshman that I've seen on a varsity team this year. So that kind of tells you where his skill level's at. All right, puck in the South zone. Little scrum. South, though, bringing it up fast. Centers it. Oh, nice shot. That is the only freshman that I've seen on a varsity team this year. So that kind of tells you where his skill level's at.
Lang, the puck was chipped up into the neutral zone, and John Lang was able to corral that puck and then just slid it right over to Scarperud. And for Scarperud, you talk about if you look at these forwards here for Scarperud, he's a senior forward. That's going to be his 3rd goal of the year. Or excuse me, that's the sophomore forward. You got 2 of them here. Yeah, so that's going to be his 19th point as a sophomore in the EDC. So that's pretty impressive. And you look at their sophomore class, they do have 65 points on the year, so they spread it around pretty good.
Yeah, they had that 2-on-1 for quite a bit of distance there. So 1-0, 13:25 to go in this first period. Oh my goodness. Cleared right in front of the zone, right to a South player, but Buckholtz was thank goodness he was paying attention on that play, because could have been easily 2-0. South not relenting here. Cycling it deep. The Mustang zone, though. Oh, big pinch on the boards there by South. Mustangs able to clear it. Little inside-outside move. That's Cooper Klaus with a nice move. Can't find any real estate now, though. Puck is kept in. Cheyenne from the left side. That's Big Dylan Shower there. Good job of corralling that puck. Finding his line mates. That's Mosier pinching in. Puck from behind the goal. Off his skate and goes a little wide. Schilke for South, applying the pressure.
Yeah, he had a real nice block shot on that that shot by Charlie Lashovsky there too.
I believe I was told in one shift earlier in this season, 5 block shots.
I you know what? I was watching that game. I can't remember who they played, but I think it was maybe Red River actually. And as I watched that, he was certainly sacrificing his body. And as you look out there, he does have a captaincy on his chest, and so those are things that the senior captains, are expected to do as leaders of the team.
Remind me to tell you the story about his losing his front teeth. I don't know if I shared it with you, with our viewers earlier in the year. It's a good one. All right, South looking for more here. Control it behind the Mustang zone. 4-person scrum. No one's got possession. Now back to the point in the South. Shot just wide. Sheyenne looking to clear this off high off the glass. That's Pearl with it. He's getting some help from his Jack Belisle there. South though, keeping them hemmed in their own zone. Pearl tried on this right side. Cross ice pass. Oh, lost the handle. Intercepted by South. Mustangs have numbers though. 3-on-2. Steered aside easily. Sheyenne able to clear it. We're going to make a line change. Trevor Moe for South. Headmanning that puck. Oh, off a stick and into the netting.
Yeah, it was a good stick by Mosier there to deflect that shot by Jake Verwest up into the netting. And, Sean, we did say that the Mustangs went up to Grafton last night in 8-3 victory. One special note there, Colin McCarthy, senior defenseman, steady defenseman, got his first career goal last night.
Oh, nice.
I know his buddies were pretty excited for him in school today when they saw him. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I wonder if that something you take for granted. It's like, oh, it's gonna happen. It's next year for sure, for sure. And it's like, I'm down. We're down to 2. Last game for these. Last game regular season. Right?
Yep, last regular season game. Yeah.
So don't worry. I still got one more. And you just put it on the back burner. Yeah, I got this.
Yeah. Well, he got it out of the way last night. So nice. Kind of one of the things I told him is one's a fluke, two's a streak. So hopefully he gets on the board tonight.
Streaky players. That's what we want. All right. Mustangs still looking for their first shot on goal here. Cheyenne. If I closed my eyes and the colors were a little different, it almost looked like the Red River game where it took us quite a while to get our footing.
It was a real nice defensive play by Will Hofer there. Just stood close right up.
Yeah, he's solid. South with possession behind the Mustang goal. That is Johnny Lang keeping that in. Mustangs able to get it out though. Through the neutral zone. Coming in with speed on off wing. Can't tell who that was.
I think that was Lang that was, or Bourne, that was coming down.
Oh, a little bit of a hold there. Got away with it. Mustangs able to clear it with now they are able to clear it. But right back in, we got a breakaway here. Shot. Oh, good save by Buchholz with a Zach Scarperud looking for his second, right?
Yes, yeah, that was a very unfortunate bounce for the Mustangs. The puck deflected, and Scarperud was the last man back.
No one near him.
Yeah, nice pass by Olsenowski there right up to Scarperud.
And, sometimes they say shooters, he almost had too much time. He had to think about that one. And that went blocker side. Great save by Buchholz on that one. All right. Mustangs just got their first shot on goal, so those shots are 9-1, just over 9 minutes to go in this first period.
And one of the things that South does a very good job of, and I saw Will Hoffer do it twice in the last shift. There is some defensemen they'll allow the forward to push them back, and he stood the Cheyenne forwards right up at the red line and used his reach, used his stick, and you look at the shots right now 9-1. So it's tough sledding for Cheyenne offensively, but South's making it awfully difficult to even just get through the neutral zone.
Yep. And like we said, they're already solidified. But, yeah, you want to make a statement. You want to come out here Have this team fear you when next time you play them.
Well, and any competitor, anytime, regardless of who you're playing or where you're playing, you got to have that mentality of you want to win.
Yeah. All right. Puck deep in the Mustang zone again. And that's Chase Bry with his line mate. That's Landon Meyer, I believe.
Yep.
Applying the pressure here. Keeping a good play by. That was Trey Stalker able to get this puck out. Mustangs bringing it up, but South is all over them. Oh, lost in the slot, though. Oh, can't get full wood on that. Was Trey Stalker. Found himself alone there, but not much time, and then landed up fanning on that shot. What could have been a dangerous opportunity. South of the back pass, just out of the reach of Jake for West on that play. Puck knifed in by the Mustangs. Dylan Schauer looking to apply pressure. South able to get this out in the neutral zone. Oh, this is Nessler. Oh, looking back door off the stick, though. Dangerous play, but broken up nicely. South applying pressure again. Seems to be the story of this first period. Mustangs able to clear it, though, and they're going to make a line change. South, though, able to clear it off the glass and out of the zone. Mosier looking for help. Finds it in his line mate. South, able to just get it out. Going to have to clear the zone. They do. Mustangs looking to headman this puck off the. Good job of collapsing by the Mustangs there. No room for South. South, though, still in the zone. Shot. Oh, my goodness. Back door wide open. Still in the zone. Shot. Oh, my goodness. Back.
Mustangs defensive zone. He made that look way too easy. And if you're the Mustangs, you can't allow a good talented forward like Lang.
Yeah.
You can't allow him to just walk around the zone like that. And the recipient of his handiwork is going to be Zach Bourne. And for Bourne, that's going to be his team-leading 37th point of the year.
Wow.
His 13th goal. But, yeah, just, defensively, that's a little too lax for the Mustangs. We talked about 10-1 in shots. And, that was just – and to have Bourne backdoor like that, just wide open, it just – you got to button it up in your defensive zone.
Right. We had four guys looking at Lang, and Lang did nothing, did not even make a motion that he was going to pass that puck. So he sold it very well, and Bourne wide open on that right side. South looking for more. Able to keep this puck in. They're just trying to cycle it down low. I believe they're keeping that same line on. South content just to get it down deep. Mustangs able to clear this, but just throwing it down just to relieve the pressure. Got the Teckenberg line out here with Klaus, Rogan, Teckenberg. Seeing if they can create some offense. But South, here they come again. Little toe drag move. Defense falls down. Oh.
That's Zach Bourne there. He makes a real nice play. And then is it Luke
Schilke.
Luke Schilke, as we talked about again. It's a little – it's easier right now for those South forwards. The recipients of that we saw in the second goal, it's Bourne, and that one at Schilke right there. Just left wide open, and all they got to do is just tap the puck in the back of the net. So, it was a nice play by Bourne coming down. He was able to walk around the Cheyenne defenseman and was he kind of lost the puck a little bit, but retrieved it nicely and made a nice pass. And it's now it's 3-0 in the first period, and Cheyenne's only got one shot on the board, so they got to create a little bit of momentum here.
If I'm Coach Benson, I may call a timeout soon and give the boys a little pep talk here before this game gets out of hand. Just over 5:35 to go. 3-0 Bruins.
Yeah, well,
shots 11-2.
Yeah, we'll take the opportunity to thank one of our sponsors of Cheyenne Mustang Media. Would like to acknowledge our game sponsor, Gateway Chevrolet. Gateway is one of the Midwest's finest award-winning GM dealerships. You will find the atmosphere low-key, friendly, and helpful in providing for your comfort and convenience. Pricing is very fair and very competitive, and we are proud to serve the Mustang community.
Shot from way out by the Mustangs, but it does register as a shot on goal. A little bit of a slew foot there, it looked like, in the other end. We can't quite tell. All right. The good news is the puck is in South territory. Bad news is we're down 3-0. Just over 5 minutes to go in the first. Looking for some offense here. South bringing it in. A little bit of speed. That's a Nestler. Soft hands on that guy. You don't want to let him dipsy doodle around here like he is. Give him way too much room here. Back to the point. Shot. Deflected wide. Defense been pinching in. That's Bodenmeyer. One of the Meyer twins. They have both sophomores. One's a forward, one's a D.
They're pretty good baseball players too, aren't they? Mr. Burke, I'm pretty sure they were on that. Maybe was it the Dirt Dogs team that went like 56-0 or something like that. So you got some good talented athletes, not just hockey players.
Dad is usually here. Super nice guy. I could ask him. Mr. Chris Meyer. So wouldn't surprise me. They seem quite talented, these boys. So all right, Cheyenne. Oh, blocked by Dylan Shower. Content just to flip that puck out of the zone and out of harm's way. South, though, regrouping, looking to bring this up to the neutral zone. They do. Shot in deep. All right.
Man, South does such a good job of not allowing Cheyenne to skate the puck to the neutral zone. Right there again, we see it was the forwards even are making it very difficult. That was Boren on Hapka that was up there.
Yeah, and we got the line that's contributed to a couple goals, right? We got the Lang, Boren, Scarperud line out there for South. We're countering with the Teckenberg, Rogan, Klaus line. See if they can generate some offense. South, too easy, bringing it out of their zone, through the neutral zone now. Pass on this right side, shot. Oh, good save by Buchholz. Oh, big move in front. Outside, inside move by Johnny Lang, looking for his third point of the period.
I think Lang's had the puck on his stick for about 85% of this period, it seems. He's always right around it.
All right, Mosier coming up with speed on this right-hand side. Shot. Good distance. Handled easily by Olsenowski.
It was a nice rush by Zach Mosier there to get the puck to the neutral zone. We said that's been one of the woes for the Mustangs so far. Throws it on net. We got a face-off just to the left of goaltender Olsenowski with 2:47 left in the first period.
Right. I liked what Mosier was doing there. We need anything kind of create some offense, a little bit of spark for this team. So,
yeah, absolutely. And Jack Blyle's coming in to take this draw. He's a senior centerman, and he's been good in the face-off circle this year, so hopefully he can win it, and he does.
He does. Nice. Shot back to the point. Doesn't get through, though. Nice set play by Cheyenne there. Bit of a scrum. South able to retrieve it going cross ice. Partially off a Mustang there. Scramble for it. Oh, inside-outside move, but read nicely by, I'm not sure who that was for the Mustangs D.
Yeah, O'Neill for South and McCarthy for the Mustangs.
Yeah. You can see the talent on O'Neill there. And he's got size, too. He's got to be about 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah, he's a good-sized kid, 6'1", 170, and plays with some pretty good confidence for just a freshman in high school.
Yep. All right, just under 2 minutes to go in this first period. In case you just joined us, South got to an early lead and has continued to build. It's 3-0 Bruins over the Mustangs. Minute and 45 to go in this first period. Puck shot into the Mustang zone. South's changing. Mustangs looking to generate some offense here through the neutral zone, but right on the South stick. Flipped up. Nestler on the puck. To his line mate. That's Jake for West, looking for some space. Harassed a bit. Mustangs just looking for a spot where there's no one just to relieve this pressure. Shot blocked. Whistled wide. Oh,
yeah, high stick.
They're calling high stick. Oh, man, that was close, though. That was Jake for West.
Yeah, and the Mustangs got a little sloppy with the puck there. They were just kind of throwing it around to open ice, and South they're so quick in transition, and they hop on those pucks, and so it creates more opportunities for South in the zone. So if you're the Mustangs, you want to take care of the puck, keep it out of the middle of the ice, and when you're going to make a play, make a smart, confident play.
All right, we got Teckenberg winning that draw. Got some new line mates, it looks like here.
Nope, he's got the same.
Same line?
Yep.
Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know. I was looking at Mosier back there. No. Number 10. All right, Mustangs with a little bit of pressure here from behind the goal. Centers cross ice. Oh, just whistled wide. Far side, though, and the puck comes out. It's a problem when you go on the far side. Has a tendency to come out.
Speaking of new line mates, though, I do see that's Ben Klaus. That's number 6 for Cheyenne, playing D.
Okay, all right.
He's out there with Zach Mosier. So new defensive pairing as Klaus enters the game.
All right. Just over 20 seconds to go in this period. Teckenberg looking to clear it out of his zone. They can't, though. Shot right back in by the Bruins.
Speaking of Klaus, celebrated his birthday yesterday.
Oh, 18?
I believe 17, but he
right.
spent it up in Grafton, so what a birthday he had, huh? So that's going to end our first period. Kind of a frustrating period for the Mustangs. Shots 13-4 in favor of the Fargo South Bruins. They were able to hop out to a quick 1-0 lead, and then they just kept the pressure on after that, never relenting, never taking their foot off the gas. Couple of those goals there were, some nice individual efforts by, players like Zach Bourne and Johnny Lang, and they set their teammates up really nice. So, in that first period, one of the things for Cheyenne as they go into the first intermission, one of the things they look back is they're going to want to clean up their defensive zone play, and then
absolutely
also trying to find a way to get through the neutral zone.
Right. It's hard when the puck isn't on your stick, and then when you do have it, you're just thrown into open space, and then, it's on south, and it's brought right back in your zone. Yeah, and
one of the things you talked about earlier is, these two teams are going to play each other in that EDC, and you want to go in with some confidence. And so if you're Cheyenne, this period's done. You got to flush it. Now your job is to try to claw back into this game and have a better second and an even better third period.
Last year, these games were so close.
At one-goal
games.
And
and in the first meeting this year, the first two periods, Cheyenne was up 2-0, I believe, after
Cheyenne was up in the third, and then South
exploded.
had a furious comeback with probably like 7-8 minutes left in the game. So, you got to have, if you're the Cheyenne kids, like I said, that period's done. You can't do anything about it now, but you got to find a way to get back into it.
Right.
So with that, we'll take a short break, and then we'll rejoin you for second period action.
In this place, we face obstacles like nowhere else. The clock, the trail, the hill, the challenge that's always waiting. When that challenge comes, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of. Tenacity, resilience, and the power to prove that the toughest competition comes from within. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
The big thing I like about manufacturing is you kind of see the entire process in front of you. It's not just someone telling you this is the theory, that's how it's applied. You kind of get to see why it's applied that way, how to test it, how to make it work out of a small concept or idea.
I like working in manufacturing because you get to really see your design come to life into like actual material, and you can hold it and you can look at it and you can open it. On the engineering side, I'm a little less on the actual physical building of the products, but I get to look at the design. I get to think about how things are going to come together, think about the different constraints that we have in terms of like materials and equipment, and getting to mix all of that together to get a finished product, I think is a really satisfying thing for me. So the typical day for me usually starts with some meetings in the morning. We do a lot of collaborative work with the other engineers in our department, and even some drafters and modelers and different designers. And then I usually spend quite a bit of time at my desk, either running calculations, making 3D models, doing different simulated tests, and then sometimes I'm even out in the shop getting to interact with our products, doing some test wall activity as well as installing and uninstalling the units.
What I like about working in manufacturing is the fact that it's all teamwork. Not only that, it's a lot of things that a lot of people don't fully understand and how windows are made, so I think that's pretty cool.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
What I like about working in manufacturing is that you get to work with a lot of different people with different skill sets, everywhere from engineering to people who are just good with their hands. So for myself, I never really envisioned that I'd be working in manufacturing, but I gave it a try, and HR has definitely become my passion.
I like working in manufacturing because it's something different every day, fast-paced environment. Every day is, new challenge, and it keeps it very exciting.
So I like to work in the manufacturing setting, using my engineering degree to really be able to support the products that we make. Depending on the project, I'm able to turn an idea on the computer into a real product out on the manufacturing floor.
In this place, we face obstacles like nowhere else. The clock, the trail, the hill, the challenge that's always waiting. When that challenge comes, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of. Tenacity, resilience, and the power to prove that the toughest competition comes from within. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
All right, fans, welcome back to the West Fargo Sports Arena, where we're here in our first intermission. Excited to be joined by a couple former Sheyenne athletes. We have Ethan Frisch, and for those of you who are ardent followers of Sheyenne Mustang Media, you may recognize that name. He was our inaugural play-by-play voice last year, and then he's also joined by, ironically, his college roommate, Lance Oster, where if you watched the games last year, you would have seen Mr. Oster back on defense wearing number 27 in those games that Ethan Frisch called. So, gentlemen, first, how's it going?
It's going good.
Pretty good.
All right, perfect. So we're excited to have you here. And, Ethan, I'm going to start with you and talk a little bit about, you were our first play-by-play guy, and you were incredibly green, and you had no experience doing it. And back then, we have headsets now, and back then we had the old, microphone, hold it up to your mouth, and we had a mask on, and our voices were muffled. But just talk a little bit about that experience for yourself.
I don't know. It was pretty fun. Just got a text from Knodel, and I said, all right, let's give it a shot. I knew all the players. I mean, it was fun just calling their games.
Yeah, one of my favorite parts was right for the national anthem when all the players would be lined up along the blue line. They'd all be staring up at you and laughing and excited to see how you're doing. And Lance, what's it like for you now as an alumni to come back and watch the Mustangs just a year out after playing? Talk about what's that experience like?
It's pretty fun just watching it, not like from a competitive standpoint where you're here every day. It's just kind of unique, kind of seeing like what you helped build and the whole program as a whole.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're joined by some of the other classmates here. You have Andy Roth. It was last year they had that large senior class, and so we got Andy Roth and Carson Gass that are also here, and all four at NDSU, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that's good to hear.
Gasty is at MSUM. I apologize.
Oh, he is. Okay, well, I think I saw that on the dean's list there, Gasty. Okay. No, but one of the things I did want to talk about is it is unique for both of you. You were both a part of a state championship for Sheyenne last year. Ethan as a part of the golf team, and then Lance as a part of the baseball team that won state out in Minot. And just talk about both of your seasons last year. Lance, I'll start with you. Just talk about kind of losing that junior season where you guys thought that you would have had a great opportunity to do what you did your senior year, but you lost out on that. The only senior was Drew, who also played hockey and was a very good baseball player in his own right, and had that opportunity taken away from him. How special and how important was that senior year to you guys?
It was very special to us because going in, our whole class had played baseball since we were 9 years old. We all kind of knew, like, hey, this senior year would be our best shot of all time to win a high school state championship. Like, we know we have everything we need, and then we got help from a great junior class as well, now a senior class. And it was big, I think, just for Sheyenne as a whole to get a boys state championship. So that was pretty important to us that we were kind of the first.
For some reason, I don't know why the other day, but I pulled up YouTube, and a recommended video for me was a video from Midco Sports that they had done about your baseball team last spring, and you kind of had a comment about Sheyenne maybe not producing in the state championship games like they wanted to, and certainly that was from football and boys basketball. They were in those games, and then it was nice to see football win this fall. And Ethan, talk a little bit about your experience as a part of the golf team. I know Mr. Knodel, our director for Sheyenne Mustang Media, or coordinator that sets a lot, not sets up some of it, sets up all of it for us, if we're being honest. But, he was your coach, and I know you guys were, you had a strong senior class as well, but then you were also helped out by some, phenomenal sophomores. One of them out here we see in Nate Pearl and then Andrew Wilhelm. So talk a little bit about your spring last year and what that experience was like.
Yeah, so started off the season, I mean, we weren't playing great golf, but towards the end of the year we kind of picked it up, and if some of the guys, seniors, weren't playing good, we knew we had those two sophomores to back us up, and ultimately got the job done.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, we talk about, trying to build a culture within athletics at Sheyenne and obviously baseball winning, and I was talking to Coach Bodell, and how many seniors did you guys graduate? Was it 10 seniors last year?
10 seniors, yes.
And one of the things he said is, not many teams could lose 10 seniors, but then bring back the pitching staff that they have this year with Brennan Hammond and Casey Clemenson. And so I know he said, even though we lose those 10 seniors, we're still excited about our chances this spring. And, Grant Knodel, maybe a little bit of time on the bump this spring. Well, you think so?
Mm-hmm.
Grant produces our highlights for us. And then, obviously I know Mr. Knodel and Mr. Wolf, they're excited about the prospects for their golf team as well, too. So what's your favorite part about school so far? Dining center?
No.
Friends? Classes?
Yeah, probably friends, just hanging out.
Hanging out in the dorms. And yeah. What about you, Lance?
I'd say just hanging out with the boys. Kind of, you're getting away from home. It's a new kind of experience, and just soak it all up.
How often does the laundry get brought home? How often?
Not very often.
No? Lance?
I do mine strictly at the dorm.
Yeah.
Okay. You're doing it though, right, Frishy? the laundry's getting
every
done?
few weeks.
Okay, perfect. So that's what I love to hear. Any fish caught this winter? You should have more time now. You don't have a lot of the obligations.
I should have more time, but I've only been out once.
Oh, that's
a
shame.
But we did pretty good though up on Devils.
Well, I know last year I think it was Lance actually that told me that he had to show you where, he had to X marks the spot. He had to show you where all the fish were at. So,
that was summer fishing though.
Oh,
it's different.
Okay. All right, so we'll just take a short break here. We're about 55 seconds from second period action. We'll take a short break, and then we'll rejoin you. But for Lance and Ethan, we're happy to have you on.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, absolutely.
There's never been a better time to make even more at Marvin and Fargo. Careers building award-winning windows and doors at Marvin now start at $20 an hour, and new Marvin team members are immediately eligible for benefits on their very first day. Opportunities are available for full-time, part-time, evening, and weekend positions. Visit marvin.com/join us to apply. Don't forget, when you join the Marvin team, benefits start on day 1, and open positions pay $20 an hour or more. Apply now at marvin.com/join us.
All right, fans, welcome back to the West Fargo Sports Center. Hope you enjoyed that short little interview there with some Sheyenne former hockey players and Ethan Frisch and Mr. Lance Oster.
Oh, it was nice. Nice to see those guys.
Yeah, it's nice to see them come back and support their teammates.
Yeah. That's what we get for early game. It's nice. It's got a good feel early on here. All right. Play is just underway in the second period. 3-0 Bruins. Oh. So, because it's been fairly nice out, you can see, I don't know if I have we're just dealing with some technical difficulties right now. I don't even know if you guys could hear me. Okay. All right. So, after the Zamboni finishes the ice, you could almost always see a gleam on here. So the puck was behind the south goal, and the Mustangs were nearly the beneficiary of a stuck puck and sent it out in front, but to no avail. So evidently it wasn't that big a problem, as Mr. Olsenowski did not signal the refs for that. Or maybe it's because they had a 3-0 lead, and he goes, maybe I can afford one here. So puck is down at the Mustang zone, just underway in the second period. Mustangs looking to get it back on the board here. Shower looking to clear this out. I guess could go all the way. No, it was tipped. Mustangs applying the 2-1 pressure, trying to create some offense here. No look pass. Oh, backdoor again. A little bit of defensive support on that one, though, by the Mustangs.
If you're Zach Bourne and Zach Scarperud, not putting that puck in the back, I mean, it was a beautiful play that those two made. And for all their efforts, they're not rewarded for it. But what a nice little 2-on-2 play they made there, where they just cut across and slid the puck a backdoor. So, as we talked about, those forwards for Fargo South, they're a fun bunch to watch, and they certainly make it difficult on Sheyenne defensively.
Right. It was kind of like that game where Red River and that first line that had been together since Squirts. They just know where the other player is going, and it's nice to watch. It's not a set design play. That just they know each other's tendencies, and it just it's so free and looks easy.
Right,
They make it look easy.
And when you have when your chemistry's clicking, I mean, sometimes you don't even have to yell. You just one guy goes one way, and the other right in his head knows exactly what to do with the puck.
It doesn't hurt to have talent either. So I mean, good skill out here. All right. Schilke for South, looking to get it out of his own zone. Mosier pinching in down low, trying to create some offense again. Trying to create some spark for the Mustangs. Good news is the puck is in South zone and several times this period, so we're saying that's improved since the first period. Mosier pressured, just able to get it away. Puck is deep. In South zone. Mustangs, though, able to corral it. They got a race for the puck. This is O'Neill going to be able to bring this up, shoot it in, make a line change. Mustangs with a little bit of open room here on this right side. Oh, Mosher decides to take it himself. Shot off a skate high over the net.
I think it was off of Bodenmeyer's foot. The shot by Mosher and deflected over to Olsenowski.
Oh, good pass there. South looking to get something going in the Mustang zone. Oh, backdoor open again, but a great save.
I believe that was at Oshak. That was right on the side of the net. I thought for sure almost it was going to be 4-0 with how much net he had to shoot at.
And how much time. It's like,
right.
Where am I going to put this? Got to do a better job of closing that door. South looking to regain possession, bring it in. Oh, stripped of the puck in the zone. Mustangs, nice job able to get this puck back out of the zone. It's Teckenberg looking to pressure South D. That was Trevor Moe with it.
Yep.
Big scrum just outside South blue line on this left side. Teckenberg takes his man down. Puck is shot back in. That's Bodenmeyer. Oh. So
I don't know. Coach Benson's absolutely furious, and Hapke had the stick slapped right out of his hand, and he was carrying the puck
and going for. He had space too.
Right,
and I can't believe neither ref saw that, but to no avail.
The puck was right there, so kind of. I mean, it probably just didn't drop his stick out of nowhere, Sean.
Yeah.
But you got to play on.
Mustangs doing a much better job in the forecheck, sending in two guys with speed, forcing these South D to make quicker decisions. Ben Spanier able to headman this pass. Oh, good job by the Mustang D on that one. Couldn't quite tell who that was. Spanier putting it back in. Mustangs looking to get out of their zone. They do. Off the boards into the neutral zone. South, though, with possession. Looking to center it. Oh, once again going back door, but Mosher able to sniff that one out. Deflect it wide.
Yeah, those two, Zach Boren and Zach Scarper, they have some very good chemistry. It's fun to watch them. They've had numerous plays throughout this entire game, but they've had numerous plays in the second period where, they're looking for each other back door, and they're making some real nice passes between the two of them. So we got 11:33 left here in the second period. Shots 16-5 in favor of the Bruins. I think if you're Coach Benson, though, you have to at least like the start here in the second period. You put a little bit more pressure on the Bruins in their defensive zone, and you've had some opportunities to at least sustain a little bit of offensive zone momentum as we see Kayla Mattern try to just chip it off the boards there to Trey Stocker. And
a little too much juice on that one.
You got to. I was watching the basketball game last night, and Jackson Miller, the commentator that does the basketball games, he kept talking about this Addie Wagner, the place for Fargo South, and he was talking about some of her shots, and he just kept saying you just got to kiss it right off the glass. You just a little kiss off the glass. So right there, just a little bit too hard off the boards, and
I believe she set the all-time record, correct, for points for a South.
For South, yeah, I know she's over.
South
was it 2,000? I think it's like 4.
I think she's only a junior, right?
No, she's. I believe she's a senior. I heard Knodel say she's going to go to MSUM and play basketball and golf next year. So
good for her. Dual sport,
absolutely,
dual threat. All right, Mustangs. Oh, behind the back pass to no avail. Did not get there. South though, quickly moving it up. Kept on the periphery. Puck squirted out front, though. Mustangs able to clear that out harm's way and all the way down.
Yeah, as we look at the score here, 3-0. Shots are 16-5, and we see the Mustangs come down, and Kayla Mattern was carrying the puck, and with the way that the score is and the way that the shots are and momentum, I think if you're Mattern, come down. Probably next time you want to throw that on net.
Right.
We try to make a pass there, so we carry the puck in, or Cheyenne carries it in, and don't get a shot off, and the puck goes the other way, and South gets two opportunities there. So I think if you're Cheyenne, I mean, obviously you want to be smart with your shot selection, but you want to get as many pucks to the net as you possibly can.
Teckenberg won that draw, but puck still in the Mustang zone. Looking to regroup here. Nope, pass just off. That was Jaden Rogan that couldn't handle that one. Mosher, we're going to try this again. coming with speed. Oh, home run pass, just out of the reach.
Yeah, it was just out of the reach of Teckenberg there. And I know one person who's happy. Hopefully they're watching, are the grandparents of Ben and Cooper Klaus. You got both of them out there at the same time. Ben's coming off the ice right now, but Cooper and Ben Klaus are cousins, with Ben being a junior and Cooper being a sophomore.
All right.
So fun for their family to see both those kids out there at the same time.
I wonder if they're here, checking us out in person. We got a good crowd funneling in.
I was going to say that, for a 4 o'clock game. I don't know what time it is now. Got to be close to 5 o'clock. And
kid-friendly time.
Yeah.
All right. Jaden Rogan. Able to get this puck down low. But South, good control here. Oh, a bit of a partial breakaway on this left-hand side. Behind the back pass, intercepted by the Mustangs. Coming up with speed, that looks like
McCarthy.
Yep. Oh, that was a stretch pass. Just out of the reach of the South player. Mustangs, though, looking to go cross ice with this one. Trying to put it through two Bruins to no avail. South looking to get this out. They do. Stop at the line. Looking for help. Trying to center it. Broken up nicely by the Mustangs, though. Shot, Shower trying to chase this one down. Can't get to it. That's Will Hofer, able to clear it. Heads it up to Zach Bourne. Zach Bourne shoots it in. It's Johnny Lang. Said his name quite a bit in that first period. Oh, who's that parked out in front? That was Jack Corbel parked out in.
Well, that's Lang right there. That is going to be the beneficiary of some good hard work by the net by Andrew O'Neill, and throws it right out in front. And I believe that's going to be Johnny Lang there, number 29 for the Fargo South Bruins. And like you just joked, we've said his name a whole bunch this game. And, in these Fargo South forwards, they're doing a real good job on the forecheck and creating opportunities where they can get the puck on their stick and make plays in the offensive zone. And they're certainly creative. I mean, we've seen that where, it's not just get a shot on net and bang for rebounds. I mean, there's some backdoor plays and some real nice work. So
these aren't fluky goals. These are well-designed plays. And
so unfortunately, Mustangs are going to fall, not fall, but they're going to go to a 4-0 deficit here. So we would like to take a moment to thank Marvin Windows, our in-game sponsor here. So imagine and create better ways of life living with Marvin. Join Marvin today. A full or part-time, apply online. That is at marvin.com/careers.
All right. Well, the one area we are doing a good job is in our face-off circle here. Looks like I would say probably 65%. So it's a positive we can take right now. Both players, Mustangs and South, not knowing where this puck is. Oh, toe drag. Player hauled down for South. I think that was Scarperud, Jake Scarperud on that one. Oh, Mustang breakaway. Oh, but that was Olsenowski way out confidently to throw that one aside. South bringing this up. It's Nestler all by himself here with 3 Mustangs, though. And you can see there's no sense of urgency with him. Even though he had 3 guys around him, control the puck, look for support. Mustangs can take a page for that. Hang on to that puck until absolutely necessary. Oh, little in-out move there by South forward. I couldn't tell if that was Nestler, who that was. Mustangs, though, clear it. South content to change lines. Dump that one right back in. There they go again. They're going to have to clear this. Clear the zone. Mustangs cross ice through the neutral zone. Having a little trouble corralling that. That was Jack Belisle. South more than happy to just put that puck down deep. Wait for support. South once again with possession. Looking on this right-hand side. Looking for help. Oh, it's center, but there is no one home on that one. Is this Johnny Lang? Is that 29?
Yep.
Yep. That puck just seems to be finding him.
I was going to say, he's got it on a string.
Yep. Gonna have to put someone on him. Oh, and here's Lang again going. Oh, good job. 2 guys racing for the puck.
That was a good play by McCarthy there to not take a penalty on that.
And take him down. Dangerous Johnny Lang. No relation with the North Dakota legend.
I was going to say, wasn't Johnny Lang a musician from Fargo?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe it's John Lang now, the older he got. I think he's like some of a prodigy, if I'm not mistaken. All right, exactly 6 minutes to go in this period. Puck seems to be in the Mustang zone for the last 3 or 4 minutes. Wow, a lot of space there. Mustangs just kept on collapsing and giving the Bruins room. Here it is again, looking to go back door again. Oh, good save by Buchholz on that one. And no, this is not icing.
Yep.
Wow, a lot of pressure. Nice stretch pass here by South. Looking to bring it in again. And they do on this left-hand side. Mustangs, though, back with numbers. Collapsing, protecting their house. Mustang player shoved down. But this is Mosier coming back here. Speed.
Nope,
Hapka. But no support. It's just kind of one and done. Oh, deflected, but way high into the netting on that play.
Well, looks like we're going to see a little goalie change here, Mr. Burke. Looks like Olsenowski's going to come out. And
here we got Max Kirkeby coming in there.
So we got about 5 minutes left in the second period. Shots 18-7, and Coach French is electing to, get some guys some time in net. I see Coach Benson has used a couple defensemen. We normally don't see in the regular rotation,
Right.
and like you see Kean Hannisted out here at forward. Didn't see him in the first period,
Nope.
so coaches are electing to get guys some ice time in this game.
Yep. I did see both Max Kirkaby's parents here, so I'm sure they're happy that he's in the net.
Last night up in Grafton, we talked about old reliable Peyton Buchholz. Last 2 years, he's played a lion's share of the games. But last night up in Grafton, Riley Swanson manned the nets and,
nice.
helped guide the Mustangs to an 8-3 victory.
Good. Like to see guys getting in there, contributing for their team.
Ooh, nice play there.
Nice play. That's right.
You look at these Fargo South defensemen, and I noticed it when Bowden Meyer and Trevor Moore out there. Mosier tried to ring around the puck, coming up the wall in the neutral zone all the way from behind his own net. And you talk about guys being tall, but also they got nice long reaches. And Trevor Moore was able to cut that puck off right at the red line and throw it right back down. And you look out there now, and Will Hofer's or Camden Myers, excuse me, he's a 6'2" junior, so they got some good size and length on their defensive core.
Yeah, they do. Yep. They're all kind of built the same here. So Luke Schilke's a little smaller, but man, he is a blocking machine for them. So I mean, no fear on that guy. Probably why he's one of their captains. Mustangs looking just to get this puck out of the zone. They do. Look a bit frazzled right now. South, just relentless pressure. All right. South with possession again, looking to bring it up on this left-hand side. Drop pass. Circles. Looking for someone to pass to. Content just to throw it in deep. Looks like it might have went off the ref and into the netting. I'm not sure what happened there.
With it being a Wednesday, maybe I should have done my due diligence and research, but with it being a Wednesday, I believe this is the only EDC game that is being taken place today. And it is a reschedule from Tuesday, February 1st. I believe that was the date they're supposed to play. Last night, Red River and Davies played up in Grand Forks, and Davies was able to come away. 5-3 they won in that one. They got an empty netter. And obviously, we talked about the Mustangs going up to Grafton and getting an 8-3 win. So we're getting down to the final nitty-gritty part of the season here.
I believe Central beat North?
Yes, 6-4.
6-4?
Yep, you're right.
Okay, yep. All right. Just over 3 minutes to go in the second period. Shot from the point. Oh, a lot of traffic in front there. Didn't quite make it through, though. South, though, the puck on their stick again. Looking just to cycle this puck back to the point. Shot from the point. Buchholz, not sure I think where that was from my vantage point.
Yeah, may have potentially been deflected, but we're sitting up here in the community room, and that's a long way for us to see all that. How about the camera work behind the nets there?
Yeah, nice.
It looks nice and clean tonight.
Yeah.
Grant Knodel and Jacob Fisher ran in the cameras, and there's a nice opportunity for Scarperud there.
Man,
and a second opportunity, I believe, is he's going to be able to put that in. And that's
nice job with our.
Yeah, nice pass by guess who again? Johnny Lang there. So he threw once off the right pad of Buchholz and then gets a second opportunity for Skarperud. You know, we talked about that line there. I believe that's going to be Skarperud's second goal of the game, and you know that that trio up there, they've had plenty of opportunities with. Is that 19? You get Zach Bourne, Skarperud,
so
and
Skarperud, you know,
and Lang
unattested on that side. You got to put him on his keister right there. I mean, there's not a Mustang within. I don't know how many feet it was, but yeah, we got to send a message here. It's not going to be that easy. Got to get a little dirty, boys. All right, 5-0. Just 2:45 to go in this second period. Mustangs looking to get on the board, create some opportunities here, but when you don't have the puck, it's a tall tale. All right. South with the puck again. I know I sound like a broken record. Mustangs, intercepted in the neutral zone, looking to bring this in. Going high. There we go.
What a beautiful shot by Cooper Klaus right there. He walks in, and we see goaltender Max Kirkeby. He waited, or he being Klaus, he waited and waited and waited for Kirkeby to go down just a hair and just put it right over his right shoulder. So, you know, what a beautiful shot by Cooper Klaus. We talked about Cooper quite a bit this year. He's having a fantastic sophomore season. So for Cooper Klaus, that's going to be his team-leading 17th goal in the year and his team-leading 28th point. So certainly impressive for a sophomore to come up to the EDC varsity hockey and play like he has.
Yeah, even on the replay, that was sniped.
Yeah, that was a
far
beautiful
side, nice shot.
I thought maybe he was going to run out of room, but when you got a shot like that, you're never out of room apparently.
And once again, I took my eyes off, looking to see where he's going to pass that to, and then I didn't realize. Yeah, he had the angle. Yeah. And he knew what he was doing. Good job. Way to get on the board here in the second period. And that's what you want to do. So I mean, Max Kirkeby's not the biggest goaltender, so when he went down, went high on him.
Well, and I like that he shot it too, because you got a goalie coming into the game, and you want to test him right away. So rather than trying to, maybe do something where we see the puck, end up in the corner or something like that, he just threw it right on net. And he did more than throw it on net. He put it where very few guys out here probably can.
Yeah. Good skill there. All right, 1:30 to go. Mustangs looking to bring it in, and they do. Kirkeby plays it behind the goal to his defenseman. Mustangs, able to dig it out. Looking to center it off a skate back to the boards. That's Hapka. Hapka back to the point. Oh, it's fanned on. That was McCarthy fanning on that one. But managed to get it down below the goal line. Good job by South, able to keep that puck from enter. Oh, Mustangs looking to forward, center this, and back to Mosier. Just wide. Last minute to play in the period. Good pressure here by the Mustangs. Ben Spanier able to get this to the line and out. Oh, a lot of room here on this left-hand side. It's Sam Oshak looking for support. Bruins able to clear it. Keep it in the zone. Mustangs. Just over 30 seconds to go. Going cross ice. Getting out of the zone. There's a good amount of room here. Going cross ice. We got Trey Stalker coming up this left-hand side. Rounds out of real estate. No room on that left-hand side. Centered. And behind the back. Oh, just wide. Was that was Teckenberg?
Yeah, Lashovsky put it right out to Teckenberg, and he had a couple whacks at it, just couldn't get it to go.
Oh, we had a 2-on-1 going the other way. With nice job by the by the Cheyenne defenseman, lying down, cutting off that pass.
I believe that was Lang that had the puck on his stick and was going down the ice with Zach Bourne. And if I had $1 for every time I said one of those two names tonight, Mr. Burke, and not intentional, just
right.
I mean, they're always around the puck.
Yeah. All right. So the one area, like I said earlier, that Cheyenne has done a good job on, and then they won that face-off, and they're going to be contented to.
They did give up the 2 goals here in the second period, and we see that the shots are 22-8 and the score is 5-1. But I thought at least in this second period they had a little bit more pushback than they did in the first. In the first they spent a lot of time in their defensive zone, and I believe it was the second goal that we talked about. They just kind of watched Lang kind of go through the zone, and it was a backdoor pass to Zach Bourne. I thought in this period they played more in the Bruins zone, and they had a little bit more of a forecheck, a little bit more of a cycle. Obviously Cooper Klaus getting on the board there, that was nice to see. Towards the end of the period, and hopefully they can create a little bit of momentum here. And in this third period, talked about how these two teams, it's already been determined that they're going to play. So, a win doesn't do, South anything in terms of points, and a loss doesn't hurt Sheyenne in terms of points. But, confidence has no metric, right?
Absolutely.
You can't measure it, but when you have it, I mean, it's certainly you're playing, like, when you're playing with full confidence, it's a scary thing. And so you want to have that, obviously, going into that EDC tournament.
Right. A little more sense of urgency I saw on the Mustangs now. Right. Whether, this ends up 5-1 or not, it's like all of a sudden, we fast forward to a week from now and South goes up 1-0. You go, oh, boy.
Right.
What do you oh, boy.
And you want to just be playing well right now.
Right.
Like we talked about win, lose, or tie in this game. You just want to come out and you want to put a good, consistent effort. So for the last 17, I think that's going to be the goal for the Mustangs here and chip away at this 5-1 deficit. So with that, we'll take a short break here from the West Fargo Sports Arena. 5-1 Bruins, shots 22-8 on goal, and we'll be back for period number 3.
What I like about working in manufacturing is that you get to work with a lot of different people with different skill sets, everywhere from engineering to people who are just good with their hands. So for myself, I never really envisioned that I'd be working in manufacturing, but I gave it a try, and HR has definitely become my passion.
I like working in manufacturing because it's something different every day, fast-paced environment. Every day is, new challenge, and it keeps it very exciting.
So I like to work in the manufacturing setting, using my engineering degree to really be able to support the products that we make. Depending on the project, I'm able to turn an idea on the computer into a real product out on the manufacturing floor.
In this place, we face obstacles like nowhere else. The clock, the trail, the hill, the challenge that's always waiting. When that challenge comes, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of. Tenacity, resilience, and the power to prove that the toughest competition comes from within. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
There's never been a better time to make even more at Marvin and Fargo. Careers building award-winning windows and doors at Marvin now start at $20 an hour, and new Marvin team members are immediately eligible for benefits on their very first day. Opportunities are available for full-time, part-time, evening, and weekend positions. Visit marvin.com/join us to apply. Don't forget, when you join the Marvin team, benefits start on day 1, and open positions pay $20 an hour or more. Apply now at marvin.com/join us.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
What I like about manufacturing is honestly the challenges that come forth. So I've never worked manufacturing before. This is my first manufacturing job. So it's very new to me, and every day is a challenge, especially working in quality and as a leader. So it's pretty nice to still be in that customer service kind of mentality and doing things for other people and creating a great product. So it's always kind of been my goal. I did fast food for 8 years before this. So it's kind of like a different setting of customer service, and I always like helping others.
My favorite part of my job is I've never had the same day twice. I spend about half of my time on the production floor and about half my time in the office. So I might be in a meeting about a new product that's coming out and how we're going to build it, or speccing out a new piece of equipment, and I might get a radio call that something on the line isn't going quite right, or a piece of equipment needs an attention, and making sure we get all the right people in to get everything up and running as it should.
What I like about working in manufacturing is that I get to work around nice people, and I'm always on my feet. I'm moving around a lot, not sitting around. My typical day is having units come down the line. I see what parts they need and I put the parts on.
What I like about working in manufacturing is that I'm more on the design side of things, so I can kind of see the whole process of me designing a component and then it being implemented into the line. So that process of being able to design something and then have it be fully realized based on a production team is something that's really special for me to see.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
What I like about working in manufacturing is that you get to work with a lot of different people with different skill sets, everywhere from engineering to people who are just good with their hands. So for myself, I never really envisioned that I'd be working in manufacturing, but I gave it a try, and HR has definitely become my passion.
I like working in manufacturing because it's something different every day, fast-paced environment. Every day is, new challenge, and it keeps it very exciting.
So I like to work in the manufacturing setting, using my engineering degree to really be able to support the products that we make. Depending on the project, I'm able to turn an idea on the computer into a real product out on the manufacturing floor.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
Now earn even more at Marvin and Fargo. When you join the Marvin team, benefits start on day one and open positions start at $20 an hour or more. Join us to build award-winning windows and doors in a full-time, part-time, evening, or weekend position. Apply now at marvin.com/join us.
All right, fans, welcome back to the West Fargo Sports Arena after our second period intermission. We're ready to start our third period, about 3 minutes and 50 seconds here, and hope you enjoy some of these second period highlights.
Nice job by our video camera crew.
Yeah.
That's not a very good, I need a better name for them.
Production crew.
Yeah, production crew. I like
yeah.
that. There we go.
Yeah, you got Jacob Fisher producing. Grant Knodel is clipping the highlights, and then Connor Husted is out there running the main camera. So
that's right.
Hats off to those guys.
Yeah, great job. All right, let's see a little bit of the highlights here. Well, the beginning of the period, you'll see the it's a lot of south early on. I'm not going to lie. So look at
there's going to be the goal by Klaus there. Where
right. Wow.
Yeah, we don't quite see where he shot it from, but we talked about it. We thought maybe he would run out of room, but when you like I said, when you can shoot the puck like him, wherever you are on the ice, you're a threat to score. So it's be sure nice to have those hands, wouldn't it, Sean?
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm those first couple goals from South, I'm pretty sure that I could have put those in because the setups were so sweet, and that's what you want. All right, let's see how the ice surface is here. It looks very glistening, so usually pucks get stuck, and it's bad that it's in
like
our
it is
zone.
right now.
Yeah, so hopefully maybe get a couple breaks here. All right, 5-1, just underway in the third period. Shots 22-8 from South. Mustangs, though, with possession. Dumped in. Not much in the forecheck. Let's go. South. With bodies. Able to get that out. Lofted pass. Corralled. No look pass. That's Johnny Lang again.
That was
guessing.
a nice stick by Zach Moser to break that up because they were trying to do the same thing that they did in the second period where they just crossed and had a nice pass.
So I'm guessing on the bench that the coaches say, hey, you guys got to be aware of this. Once, twice, 3 times. I mean, they've gone back to it half a dozen times here. So we should be able to pick up on this. But I mean, it's fast, and they're skilled players, and they disguise it very well, and that's part of the problem.
Well, you talk about picking up on it, and Mosier certainly did right there.
Yeah.
So, real nice defensive play by Zachary Mosier.
Nice job supporting the puck here for the Mustangs too, and then knocked off the Mr. Dylan Shower's stick, but had a defenseman backing him up there. Kirkaby, a little trouble behind his goal with the puck. Cheyenne, Shower. South, though, able to dig this out. A little room in the center, but no, can't get it through. Nice job by Mustangs cutting that off.
Yeah, it could have been dangerous. You had 2 guys converging on the puck there, so nice job by the Mustangs to thwart that effort.
All right, South. Oh, nice inside-outside move here, but a big hit at the end.
How's that Bowden Meyer there? He's
Bowden Meyer, yeah.
Defenseman showing some nice hands, getting through some of the Mustangs there and putting it right on net. So
both these Myers, sophomores?
Yeah, you got Bowden. He's a sophomore defenseman, and then Landon's a sophomore forward. So Landon 5'11", 170, and then Bowden, he's got a little bit of height on his brother. He's 6'1", and he's also got about 20 pounds.
Yeah, we got some good underclassmen here for South.
Well, actually, Sean, I was looking at at their point totals today. Their junior class has 105 points, sophomore 65, and then freshman 19, and only one freshman with Andrew Neal there. So
that is some good balance.
I mean, you look at their roster, and one of the words you don't see a lot on there is senior.
Yeah.
So if you're EDC teams, that's one thing to look out for next year is South's going to return a lion's share of their roster.
All right, puck beyond the goal. Mustangs looking to get this out. That was Trey Stalker behind his own goal. Cullen McCarthy got some time, but no one open. He's looking for someone to create some opportunity for him here, and he does. Angled out, but broken up in the South. Looking to create, backhand. Good save by Buchholz on that one. Is that Jake Scarperud?
No, that was, that was
save
Scarperud
there.
Yeah, but that
the
was
younger Scarperud,
yes,
yeah. Yep. All right. South able to keep this in. Behind the back pass. Slap shot. That was Johnny Lang again. No look behind the back pass. Almost converted again.
Bourne didn't quite get all of what he wanted on it, and he looked down at his stick, I think, maybe to see if it was broken or not, because man, he was right in the middle of the ice, and he could walk right into him.
South saucered it in, but decided to retreat. Mustangs content to dump this in, handled easily by one Max Kirkaby. Mustangs nice job at the point there, able to keep this in, apply a little pressure here. Two forwards, F1, F2. Good job. Sheyenne taking a page out of the Mustang book and just content to ice it. Kirkaby didn't like what he saw there.
Sean, you might know a little better than me. Is Max Kirkaby, is it that Tanner Kirkaby's brother?
That is his little brother,
yes. Tanner was a talented forward. A real treat to watch for Fargo South Shanley he graduated last year, maybe the year before. But
I saw his dad over there, and his dad would say just wasn't mean enough.
he was a good player for Fargo South Shanley.
Absolutely. So, a few years ago, if he wasn't scoring, the team wasn't going. So they are so much more balanced now this year, not having to rely on one or two players. I know that the Bourne, Lang, Scarperud line has probably 10 or 12 points. But you look down the roster, we got guys contributing all the way down.
Yeah, I mean, you got Bourne leads them with 36, and the next is 20, but then you go 20, 19, 18, 16, 16, 15, 13. I mean, so there is balance throughout their top 9 forwards.
Yeah, which makes it tough on teams.
Yep,
you can't
absolutely.
You can't put your defensive specialists on there when you got 3 lines coming at you.
Yeah. So with that, we'd like to recognize one of our sponsors for Sheyenne Mustang Media. Today's game is brought to you in part by Bar Down. Bar Down Restaurant is a family destination for sports lovers and area residents, featuring 24 HD TVs, pool tables, dartboards, arcade area, and an extensive gaming room. So Bar Down is located in the new lights on the corner of Sheyenne and 32nd Avenue in West Fargo, right next to the hockey arena, where they look forward to seeing you after the game.
All right, we got Bourne. Looks like Jordan French has joined that line in this third period. All right, Mustangs trying to apply some pressure, but South able to break this out just off the stick. Mustangs looking to regroup, bring it back in. They do. Dylan Shower on this left side looking to center it. He does. No one home, though, for the Mustangs. Back to the point. Mosier looking for someone to help in the slot. Pinballs off a couple legs. Big saucer pass there. 2-on-1 here. French looking to take it himself.
Yeah, you had French and Johnny Lang that were coming down here. I believe that was Bourne that threw it up, and French had the puck on his stick, and I don't think he quite got all on that shot, and that's part and due to Zach Mosier used a nice defensive play, used a stick there and kind of deflected that shot a little bit, so he wasn't quite able to get everything behind it that he probably would have liked. And
I saw Johnny Lang looking kind of like, hey, I'm right here, but not this time. Yeah, but good play, like you mentioned, by Mosier on that one. Kind of disrupt that play a little bit. All right. Puck in the Cheyenne zone, looking to get this out. That's Cullen McCarthy going to do it himself, get it out. Only able to get it as far as neutral zone. Here they come back again. It's Cooper Klaus, but he's stopped the hash marks. South bringing it in. Got 3 on 2. Nice job by Mustangs getting back here. Oh, tried the toe drag, but puck kind of got stuck. That was Zach Scarperud on that play. Cooper Klaus with a sense of purpose here. Trying to create something.
Nice little athletic play by Klaus.
Kinda jumped over and got the puck
Spaniard.
back. Yeah, back at the point. That's McCarthy able to keep this in down low. Oh, centered, but that was read nicely by South. Oh, able to keep it in just. Mustangs trying to center this, but it's clogged in the middle. Hard to get through right now. South looking to make a line change and get this out. Mustangs going cross ice. Puck into the air. What do we got?
Mattern threw it down to Papka. Looks like they're out there with Lachowski. And on that last shift, you talked about the effort that Cooper Klaus had to make to get it on Ben Spaniard. One of the things in watching Klaus that I've so appreciated this year is when he gets the puck, he wants the puck on his stick, and he understands that he doesn't just chip it and then hope that he can get it back, and he doesn't do it in a selfish way where it's me, but he's very smart of understanding when to hold on to the puck and where to go with it. So it's nice to see that once he gets the puck on his stick, he wants it, and he's going to wait until he can make a productive play with it.
And it seems like when he loses it too, that there's a chip on his shoulder. It's like I need this biscuit back, and I'm going to do whatever I can to get this thing back.
Absolutely. So that's fun to watch out of a young sophomore forward like that.
Try to preach that to the young kids. It's a hard skill to teach. But perseverance and making big circles when you lose it. It's like you should be mad when you lose that puck. Well, it's like, oh, no big deal. Nah.
They broke it down on here during the Olympics, and they were talking about throughout a hockey game, how many seconds you have the puck on your stick.
Yeah.
And I think it's like less than 8 seconds.
It's ridiculous.
Like you don't you don't have it much, and obviously the better players, the more skilled puck handlers, and they're going to have it more. But it's so hard to get it in the first place.
Yeah.
Once you get it, don't just throw it away. And Klaus certainly takes that mantra because he wants the puck and he's good with it.
Yeah. All good stick there by. That was McCarthy able to break that up. But South able to bring this in. Looks like the Lang line on again, which hasn't been good news for the Mustangs. South looking for just some space to dump it in. Behind the net. Oh, good job. Who was that breaking that up? That was Jack Belial.
Yep.
Nice job defensively. Saucer pass in the neutral zone. Broken up by the Mustangs. Opportunities are few and far between for both sides in this third period. Just over 8 minutes to go in this third. Moser playing goaltender there.
Yeah, Sean, and when you look at, we talked about just looking statistically at some things here, and one of the things that Fargo South are certainly showing right now that they're a strong contender, and obviously you got North is a strong team this year, and we saw the game last night between Davies and Red River. One of the things that stood out to me is South only has 95 penalty minutes on the year.
Yeah.
And West Fargo is the only team that has less. West Fargo has 76, and they lead the league in, I guess, the lowest amounts of penalty minutes. So we haven't seen one penalty in this game.
So are you attributing that to discipline or time on stick on puck and you're controlling the play?
Right, and there's a number of things. And when you have the puck on your stick, you're not going to be hooking, slashing, tripping. So, I mean, there's obviously that, but you have to play a disciplined game, to go far in the postseason. So
right, right, and that's funny you mentioned that. I was at the Southside rink. JV had a game last week, and I could hear Coach French mention maybe that's why you're not seeing as much ice time as you are. On the varsity, dude. It was a terrible penalty. I'm not going to mention any names in that, but you just kind of shake your head, and it's like there was no need for it. Some penalties well deserved,
right?
On that.
Absolutely.
And
coaches will always talk about there's a good penalty, and that might be if there's a scoring chance, and maybe you have to take, but penalties that are in the offensive zone, 200 feet from your net,
right.
Penalties that are undisciplined penalties. Those are things that certainly can ruin the flow of a game, and put your team in a precarious situation.
All right. Speaking of flow here, this it's going from neutral zone to neutral zone, from one blue line to the other here. No one's taking control of this puck. Here we go. Mustangs.
It's almost like doing a neutral zone regroup
right,
drill.
Here we go. It's yeah, we've been working on that for the Squirts the last couple of weeks and starting to see some headway. All right, Dylan Shower. Oh, looked like he was going to try and break through there and lost the puck on his backhand just at the last second. Mustangs. Oh, we got big Dylan Shower in front. Oh, he's trying to corral that in. He's saying, hey, come on, ref. Either this is in or I need a penalty call against me.
Well, we got a little look at it there on our replay. But it was Zach Mosier that came down the wall and just threw it right out in front of the net. You had Shower that was right around the net there. And Shower's a good-sized young man, and he's difficult to knock off the puck. And they took a couple whacks at it, and I saw some of the fans behind the net were putting their arms up like they thought maybe it was going to go in. But
and I couldn't tell if he was celebrating a goal or was saying, hey,
no,
ref.
Right, yes. Yeah,
hey, call this.
Right. I think he was just putting his hands up saying he wasn't involved in it. So,
yeah, kind of refs kind of look at we got a commotion. We got a big guy in front. Oh,
yeah,
there it is.
Mosier just walked right off the wall there.
Yeah.
That's going to be Cooper Klaus's second goal of the year, so that's going to be his 18th on the year and 28th point. We talked about him leading the Mustangs. And, Zach Mosier just walked right off the wall. And
nice fortuitous bounce there.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
There we go. Let's go.
Cooper Klaus's goal scorers, they got to be right around the net, and it looks like we're going to have a goalie change there as Olsenowski's going to come back out.
Try and shut down the fort.
So we got 6:05 left here in this third period, got a 5-2 game now.
Mustangs looking to make a little push here. Here we go. South, though, with possession, bringing it in. Oh. Carson Teckenberg saying, not having none of that. Let's go. Let's get the puck back. Saucer pass into the Sheyenne zone, though. But Sheyenne with possession. Just out of the reach, one of the Mustang players. I think that was Cooper Klaus. Oh, a little bit of sense of urgency here for the Mustangs. Good to see.
That was a good hustle play there by Mosier. He wasn't able to come away with the puck, but he had a nose for it, and he went right after it.
Yeah, this is what a goal does for you. It's like a little spark for them. All right, 5:17 remaining in this third period. South looking to break it out of their zone. We're going to go cross ice. No, we're just going to football style pass into the Mustang zone. Mustangs, though, with possession. Got some room here on this left-hand side. Off the linesman. Mustangs able to slam this in. South, though, looking to slow this down. They do find a little help. Cross ice pass through the neutral zone with speed. Oh, broken up nicely by Mosier.
Real nice play by Mosier.
Yeah. Is that the Bourne line? Yeah, it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Good job there. Oh, nice hit at the neutral zone there. That was Ben Spanier. Saying hello to one of the Mustang players. All right. Cross ice pass just out of the reach of Trey Stalker. Going for a line change. South. Oh, good hit by, is that Teckenberg down there?
It was, yep.
Nice job. Able to keep this puck in the zone. Cheyenne coming up on this right-hand side. Oh, open in the slot, just wide. Nice give and go. Couldn't quite tell who that was, though.
It was the same two guys who converted on the last
there
one.
There we go, yeah.
Mosier going right to Klaus and a good opportunity right in front of the net.
Getting rewarded for some good play. All right, here comes. We got a 2-on-1, but the other way around. There's two Mustangs and one South. Olsenowski playing this. 3:33 to go, 5-2. Bruins. Mustangs, little pressure. Shot in. Shower chasing after it. Sheyenne, though, with possession, reverse it. Trying to bring it out of the zone. They do. Coming out with speed. Colton Nestler, haven't seen him, I don't think, in a while. Nestler line out here. Trying to keep this puck down low. We got Nestler. Oshak for West. Shot from the point. Oh, off the mask. Puck loose.
Yeah, popped dress to the left there, Peyton Buchholz.
That stung him a little bit.
I kind of wonder if it did too.
Yeah. Little delayed reaction there. I was like, oh, that's a stinger. Cheyenne able to keep this down low. That's Oshak applying the pressure. Mustangs, though, able to put this in. Nope. Locked down at the line. Mosier. And that was, couldn't quite tell who that was.
Mason Christensen.
Mason Christensen.
Yeah. Looks like, nope, no icing. That's going to go right on that, and Buchholz is going to choose just to cover that puck up and a face-off to his left here with 2:11 left in the third period. So with that, again, we'd like to thank one of our sponsors, the Sheyenne Mustang Media. So Mustang Media wants to remind you that Essentia Health is the premier sponsor of Sheyenne Mustang Media. So Essentia Health like nowhere else.
All right, just over 2 minutes to go in this third period. See if Mustangs can mount a comeback. Time is not on their side, though. Just under 2 minutes. Mustangs, nice job, able to keep that in the line. Went high for that one. That was Jack Bilal getting some air. Oh, Mustangs going cross ice. Chipped in. Not deep enough, though. South able to clear this. Just put it into an area. Having your forwards come track that down. Shot in. Olsenowski, easy save from a long distance, about 80 feet away. South, though.
Yeah, as I look out at the crowd here, Sean, and you mentioned earlier, nice crowd.
Yeah.
There's obviously a clear indicator of what time it is because we see a little bit of daylight coming out of the windows at the sports arena. But if you would have asked me what time of day it was, I would really probably know no different. So nice crowd that showed up for a 4 o'clock start here.
Yeah, and you don't feel bad about having your young kids come in at 4 o'clock. As opposed to 9 o'clock when it's like, oh, it's way past bedtime.
So it looks like I believe that's Coach Benson that's going to take a timeout here. So one of the other things we want to remind you is this is our last regular season game, but it doesn't mean that it's the end of the Cheyenne Mustang Media. So you can still catch all the girls basketball action, boys basketball action. Girls basketball team, you said last night you watched the boys.
Yeah, I did.
I watched the girls. They're on a 10-game run, so they started. Yeah, they started 3-3 and
nice
and beat Davies last week, who was number 2 in the state. And I believe earlier in the year they lost them by like 32 or something like that. So the girls are certainly having a very impressive season. And then the boys.
Yeah. It was a bit sloppy that first half that I saw.
Yeah, but
shooting percentage was oof.
But you know what wasn't? I mean, when you got Jackson Miller on the mic, and he's joined by he's joined by Dan Wolf, and then Mr. Knodel did color for the girls game. And so
that was Dan Wolf with them?
Yep.
I was wondering. My kid was asking me last night. I go, I'm
Mr.
not
Wolf.
Sure.
So
okay.
Not only are they the best duo in terms of golf coaches in the state. I don't know many other golf coaches that get on the mic like those two do. Just kind of kidding Mr. Knodel as he stands here, but it was. I mean, you can certainly catch a lot of a lot of action on Cheyenne Mustang Media throughout the winter.
So on the basketball, I want the feed to be on the other side so I can see the student section, so it looks like a lot more. Because when the feed, I'm just like, oh, where's all the fans? Like, so it's the adults. Like I saw. The Ertzes were there, and that. So I want to see the hyped up fan section.
Can't see.
The student section.
Great opportunity for Shofsky there.
A little carried away here with our story. So just over a minute to go. Mustangs putting the pressure on. They pull the goalie.
Yep, 6 on 5.
6 on 5. Oh, just kept in. I think the ref wasn't there. It's good. Oh, maybe it was out. Not sure. I like this. Aggressive. You're down by 3. Hey. Well, who cares? You lose by 4.
Yeah, it looks like Buchholz is he's going to come back into the net now. So
right.
Score right now is Cheyenne, same score that Cheyenne lost to Fargo South earlier this year. So both 5-2.
I like what Coach Benson has done there. It's like, hey, we're not throwing in the towel here. Let's go.
Absolutely. Now it looks like this faceoff is going to go into the offensive zone, and Buchholz is going to come back onto the bench, and there's some confusion here. It looks like between the officials and the Bruins coaching staff, head coach Dean French there.
It was
doesn't really like the call.
I don't know what happened there. Yeah, it looked like it came out of line, but I'm trying to watch and we're a long ways away too, so I can't tell. South though wins the draw. Pinch by the Mustangs, trying to keep this puck down low, trying to put it in the slot where we got extra bodies. Big scrum though. South though with possession, can't get it out. Good job by the Mustangs here. Looking to bring it back to the point. Looking to get some breathing space here. Get someone open, but no one on that right side. South able to clear it. Come on. No, not enough for icing. Teckenberg having to curl back. Looking for someone open. Got to be someone open. 6-on-5 here.
Yeah, with 11 bodies out on the ice, so it creates a kind of mass chaos at some point.
Shot from the point, Mosier. Oh, shot wide. Looking to get this down low. Find someone open in the slot. Cheyenne gets possession. Oh, Mosier can't get it in his feet. Oh, shot. Oh, puck's loose. Olsenowski all over. And that will do it.
Yeah, you had McCarthy is a defenseman, and they moved him up front there to, kind of hound the puck, and Leshevsky tried to get it right to him. He had a nice opportunity for Zachary Mosier, who just whistled a shot wide there. And so, for the Mustangs, you look back on this game, Sean, there was times, obviously, where South kind of took it to them. But if you're the Mustangs, I think if you can rectify and change just the first 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah, absolutely,
We talked about the second period. They did give up the 2 goals in the second, but they created a little bit of a pushback. Cooper Close got a goal late in the period, and then Close, scoring again here in the third. And, this isn't really the time of year when you're looking for moral victories, right? Because now you're going into the playoffs, and it's a 2-game season. And if you go 0-2, you're seeing your season done. So, with that, we'll sign off. Just want to remind you that for the Mustangs, they're going to go on the road, and they're going to play the Fargo South Shanley Bruins next Tuesday in the first round in the EDC tournament. And
are we going on the road for that? Are we broadcasting for that?
I don't think we are.
Does our equipment do that?
No, we don't.
I'll pay my own gas.
Well, all right.
No?
Then maybe we'll do it. So, all right.
All right, you guys.
For Jordan Latufsky,
I'm Sean Burke, Mustang Media.
Yes. Take care and have a good night.
Good night.
These broken pieces I hold in my hands don't have a chance to mend at all. Before they get thrown into chaos again, I try to pretend I'm holding up. To stand in this world so steady, to witness the heartache of many. But how long until we all see what we're fighting for? Is there in our reach if we open our hearts for more? Love is a cure. Love is a cure. Love is a cure.
Klaus has a chance, fires, scores! Top shelf goal from Cooper Klaus.